Guys, today's vlog took like 4 attempts to get that thing out. So I'm warning you now. It's very stream of consciousness, very rambly. So enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano. And I'm here, we're doing a truck vlog today. It's VEDA. I'm vlogging every day in April. It is April 5th, the 5th day of VEDA. And have you ever tried to like do something and you thought nobody was around? Normally this is the beginning of a very embarrassing story. This time it's not so embarrassing, but I was trying to start the vlog a little while ago. I actually took a walk out to the wetlands area nearby where I live, and sorry, I got my keys in my hands because I'm not driving. I'm just parked on the side of the road. But I took a walk out to where the wetlands area was, and I decided I was going to start vlogging out there, right? So I'm like walking around. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. And I noticed in like the back corner of the footage is this, there's a figure, there's a person there. And it was a very horror story movie, like horror movie kind of moment. And I wanted to go for a walk before I come home and get inundated with all this stuff about, there's somebody behind me, scared the heck out of me. Where I'm like doing something and you notice someone in the background, like, it wasn't like I didn't see them. I saw them in the phone as I'm trying to vlog. So it definitely made my heart like skip a beat for a second. I was like, what is going on here? And instantly I lost, like the ball was rolling and instantly I lost all that steam. It just went right away. And I was like, I can't do this. Because I felt awkward because someone was there. And that's one thing I've had people ask me before is they say, Dan, you seem so comfortable in front of the camera. How do you get over the awkwardness of vlogging? And I can tell you personally, I don't. I'm not over it. I'm still not over it. There's a family who just parked next to me, and they are unloading their stroller and everything, and it is inside driving me nuts. It is just, I just can't. It's amazing that I'm still able to talk to you. Normally I'd be like, stop, and put away the phone. And it like gives me anxiety. I don't know why, but it totally does. And seeing the guy out there, the photographer who was trying to just take pictures, all he was trying to do was take pictures, but he startled me. And it completely just like threw me off because I don't know, and maybe it's like a childhood thing, but I get very embarrassed very easily. And it definitely has to do with my upbringing, the kind of people my parents were. They were, they're good people. But I grew up with there was a lot of like bullying kind of. There was like, like cousins and family gatherings. I feel like there was a lot of very embarrassing moments that didn't have to be as embarrassing, but were made bigger and worse than they are, which made me grow up with like anxiety over stuff. And like, it actually turned me into a little bit of a bully. Like in junior high and high school, like one of the ways that I found to get over that kind of embarrassment was to be a bully. It's like, well, no one can make fun of me if I'm making fun of everyone else. And it was, and it's just one of those things. It's kind of like, it's just funny how that works. I mean, now I've definitely chilled out. I'm older now. And it wasn't until I hit my like late 20s that I really, really started to realize how that stuff works. So kids, if you have bully-like tendencies, or you get embarrassed easy, or anything like that, like just stop, think about the reasons of why we act the way we act. And that's something that I didn't start doing until I was like way older, is start to like, or stop, I guess not start, but stop and think about what makes me do the things I do. They're still driving me crazy outside. There's like a kid on a scooter. There's 2 of them. There's a dog now. It's all a whole lot. He's now standing in front of my car, like literally staring at me. Like, why is that guy talking to his phone? He didn't know you guys are in there, but either way, it's so nerve-wracking. And you notice how I like kind of, I'm like, I didn't like physically sink down, but it's kind of one of those things where, oh, he just fell. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. As a father of 2 kids, I hope he's okay. And maybe that's what does it. See, I'm actually just internalizing all this right now with you guys here. But maybe what kind of got me to more think about what made me the way I was, what things decided the way I would act and the way I would be. Like, the thing that made me start to think about that kind of stuff was, I think, having kids, like that kid that just fell, got me thinking of like, oh, poor kid, if I was his dad. And I was like, oh, if I was his dad. When I was younger, when I behaved a little more irrationally all the time, I wouldn't have that thought. I wouldn't have to think about who's around or who might pick up a bad habit. And it was having kids. It was actually like, yeah, now that I really think about it, it was Nathan and Presley, having to explain to them, having to figure out their behavior really helped me understand my own behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. And it's funny because I didn't mean for this vlog to turn out this way. I didn't want it to be like a weird internalizing session, but that's what it's going to be now. That is what it is. So it's not the same. It's not toys. It's not fun. It is raw. It's real today. Just because why not? It's VEDA. You got it's personal. Let's get personal here. Sorry for the kids who were like expecting like, oh, Dad was gonna do something funny and silly and everything. No, not today. Today I want today's VEDA to be a little more real. Not to say the other times aren't real. I do have fun. Me and the kids always have a good time, but there's an entire reality. There's a whole separate side that doesn't happen on camera. Sorry if I got a stuffy nose. I'm a little sick. Presley was sick. Nathan was sick. Now I think I'm getting it. No, not so good. But there's a whole separate side that doesn't get seen. It doesn't get shown. Like, it's not part of my normal videos. We always get to see the kids having fun. We're making jokes and doing everything cool. But that's like part of being a parent, being a kid. Like, and kids, if you're watching, hopefully you've made it this far and you haven't been like, oh, Dan, I was rambling, get out of here. And parents, if you're still watching too, you know that. You guys know this. That, like, having kids is like a joy and it's awesome and it's amazing most of the time. But there are those moments, those real human people moments where the kids don't act as we'd like them to. Things don't go as according to plan. And it's not all beautiful and awesome. And those things happen, and nobody's perfect, and I have no idea where I'm going now. I'm still thinking about that family who made me feel embarrassed, and I found my way back. So, back to the feeling of being embarrassed and shyness on camera, right? It's coming full circle, sort of. So, how do I deal with shyness and being on camera, like in front of other people, and that whole awkward, weird feeling that it gave me, where it kind of like, oh God, they're watching me. I don't, as you've witnessed, this video is proof that I haven't gotten over it, and I don't know that people really do. I think it's more what I felt this time when I was doing it, and the people pulled up next to me, and I still just kept the camera on and did it. Doesn't normally happen this way. In fact, like, a lot of times I'll even tell my girlfriend, be like, okay, you got to go like 3 rooms over so no one can hear me as I'm doing my video. Because I need to not know that someone else is there. If I know someone else is there, I'm going to start thinking of them. I'm going to start talking to them. And it just takes me out of the moment. I want to be here. I want to be here for you guys. Not there for the kid that was staring at me. Not there for the family that was unpacking all their stuff. I want to be here for you guys. So I think zoning out, tuning out the rest of the world, and only thinking about what's happening right here in this little area, thinking about you guys, thinking about your comments. I don't really get to see your faces so much. Some of you I do, if your face is your little picture when you comment, or on social media, if we're friends on like Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, and I see your little emblem, if it's got your face, then yeah, I do think about that. I think about what you guys look like. Like, I picture you at home on your computer watching, or on your phone watching me talk to you. It's a very weird. It's like Inception. It's totally Inception. I hope this wasn't too rambly. Was it rambly? Did anything I say make sense? Did it at all? Anything? This is a long one. This is like 12 minutes of just non-stop talking. So again, one more time, the way to get over camera shyness is just to do it. You're still going to have that weird, funky feeling. Guy walked by right now, had a funky feeling. Could you tell? Could you tell? Let me know down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do something different tomorrow. Either way, see ya.